Hey y'all, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be having a discussion regarding dogs token. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing so much love on these dogs update. Continue supporting. You will see the continuation of these updates. So, looking across the market, the day of Monday, of course, if you're here in North America, you guys know we're coming out of a long weekend. But obviously during the weekends, we do tend to see more manipulation due to CME futures being closed. But pretty much, the market actually held the screen momentum that we are seeing right now over the course of the last few hours. And going into Tuesday morning, it's actually looking like it has been holding as of now. So Dogs is reacting to this as well, up 3.2%. It's not up like crazy numbers, 20, 30%, but we'll take it, of course. But let's take a closer look. I'm going to share my personal opinion when I pull out the charts for you guys. Currently sitting at 0.00113, up 3% as mentioned in USD and about 1% in Bitcoin comparative. Market valuation is approaching that $600 million mark, and the 24-hour trading volume is at $458 million. So before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So first and foremost, what I want to really highlight here is this: the 24-hour trading volume is around 458 million. So in terms of retail interest, what's not making any sense to me right now is the fact that this coin is new, of course, number one, but due to the hype factor that's really there for it, the 24-hour trading volume just doesn't make sense. It's quite low in my honest opinion. It should be much higher, especially with exchanges listing it the way it has, but this shows you something bigger that a lot of people completely ignore. And what it shows you in this case is that retail interest. So of course, the original people that knew about dogs, the dogs launch, etc., knew about it, and that initially caused the volume, and maybe a few more people, of course, finding out about it as they have done their due diligence and research. But in terms of masses, finding out about it, as of now, that's not the case, and the volume speaks huge numbers, believe it or not. And in terms of its rank, it actually made its rank within the top 100, but you can see we're actually sitting at 120 in terms of ranking, and that should speak for itself as well. But as far as the overall meme coin market goes, you're seeing quite a big jump across the board. Pretty much everything is up right now, but again, dogs is also lagging in the 24 hours because coins that actually have higher market valuations compared to dogs are outpacing dogs, by a big margin. You can see this for yourself. Cats, obviously, cats and dogs world is a smaller market cap, but pretty close, you could say. But look at Bonk, up 7.3%. Dog would have 11.3. So you guys get the idea as to what's really happening when you look at it from that point of view. But Bitcoin dominance, in terms of dominance index, is pretty much still on the verge of breaking towards a new yearly high. So that has not changed at all. But what has changed is Bitcoin. Bitcoin actually did make its way up to $59,763 just a few hours back. Obviously below the key resistance still, but at this point, if you do follow the channel on a regular day-to-day basis, you guys know the importance of that key resistance and how important it is for the price of Bitcoin to stay above that range. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, but it's really, really important for the price of Bitcoin to stay above this key resistance going into, of course, Tuesday morning. But on this channel, the confirmation that I have given myself is around $64,000 for me to get bullish on the broader market. But now that we have that out of the way, let's take a look at what's happening with dogs. So dogs actually saw a jump from yesterday itself. So yesterday's wick was down to that 1045. And if you somehow, dollar cost average in around here, or if you picked it up around that range, you actually did see dogs go up about 13%. But look where it got stopped out. It got stopped out at the 1175 zone. And again, obviously, the wick to Bitcoin all the way up to almost 60K is a huge catalyst as well. But, we do have some resistance around this range. And I obviously said, it's too early to do technical analysis on, charts like this, especially when it's a, meme coin as well. But, pretty much we can conclude, correlation with Bitcoin as well as some resistance around this range. But if Bitcoin is able to pop out of the 60K mark, I do believe that we could start building some traction for this dogs token and actually reclaim the September 1st price, which was around the 1202 zone. And again, if you want to put that into perspective, that itself would be a move of about an additional 7.3%, and then of course take it from there. But so far, this is a new coin, and considering it's a new coin, this chart does not come as a surprise to me, to be quite frank with you, because again, manipulation can occur. People that have hit multiple wins are obviously going to lock some profits in. But one thing I want you guys to keep very, very close in mind is the fact that, what Bitcoin does. And on top of that, treat this like a meme coin. A lot of people are, going to get emotionally attached to this project. I don't want you, if you are part of the Crypto ZX channel, you don't want to be emotionally attached to any project. Always do your due diligence, research, invest what you can afford to lose, and make an exit strategy in place. When you see those profits, lock those profits in. It doesn't matter what project this is, or it doesn't matter what people say in the comments, or what you see on internet saying, this coin is going to go to this price, go to that price. No, you want to lock profits in when you see them, because these coins can get manipulated quite fast, believe it or not. But as of now, obviously those are some levels that I'm keeping an eye out on, especially the reclaim back to that 1201 zone, and then we're going to take it from there. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.